So what's up, guys? Listen, being an entrepreneur is gonna be always hard. So if you're watching this video, it's obviously because you've chosen an entrepreneurial path. And my entrepreneurial path has had many downs, and up until recently is where I've actually started to understand what it really takes to be an entrepreneur. So I'm 22 years old and I still have a lot of time. I still have a lot of time to go. And I've realized that there's a lot of people that are my age that have made money, and either they've made money through the online world, they've made money because they have had some kind of leverage. That I felt like I didn't have was leverage. But after considering everything and all the skills I do have, I realized the leverage that I have is that I do have, even if it's a small niche community, I do have a community that focuses around trading and about money and about finances and what's going on in the world. So the leverage that I have is talking to a certain group of people. There's things that you can't control and there's things that you can control. In this case, the things that I can control are like shooting content for my business. I can control to make phone calls to the leads I have. I can control not taking a trade. I can control taking a trade. I can control who I speak with about my business. Those are all things that if I did every single day, whether I did or didn't do them, would affect my overall outcome. Entrepreneurship is about building everything from the bottom. That's really what it means to build a team from the bottom, to build a system from the bottom, to build your sales funnel from the bottom, to build your systems that you have in place for money management from the bottom. That's what it all means. So number one, start off with the idea that you want to do, whether it's construction, being a barber, being a trader, being a life insurance agent, personal trainer. All you have to do now is work on the things that actually make you money. Action that I can take that is going to produce a result. Trading, on the other hand, is something that takes longer because trading is something that doesn't just produce an immediate result unless you already have the funded money, which in this case, I don't have 100, 200K in a brokerage account that I can just trade and make 1% and be chilling. I have to get capital. So what are the things that actually help me gain that capital? Is trading with a plan, trading with no emotion, having a business plan, which is super important with trading. Those are all things that have an actual feedback loop. You do this, there is a feedback loop. Sometimes the feedback loop is really wide and sometimes it's a lot shorter. So for example, if I call 100 people, the likelihood of one of those persons picking up the phone is going to be really high. So the feedback loop is pretty short. If I call 100 people every day for a week, the feedback loop for me to close a policy is going to be very high. The same way with trading, the feedback loop is not as quick. It takes a lot longer for the feedback to come back. Why do I say that? Because trading is so instant. Because of the fact that you may do well, but tomorrow things may change because of how you feel, the market, you traded a setup that you didn't have. So the feedback loop is a lot harder to understand and gauge yourself on where you're at in the moment, which is why journaling your trades and having a business plan is so key and instrumental.